Hello everyone. I know I didn't put a time that I was going to be live on, but I had some stuff to get done and I didn't want to give a time and then not be able to make it. And we know how much Facebook loves for me to be on time. So let's see who we can get on. I have Zachary here to say hello to everyone. Hi Amanda. Let's invite the normal. Got it. Hi Lori. Have to invite Miss Lulabelle and the mama. Say hello to them. See if they are available. Hi Lori. Hi Michelle. Hi Vicki. That's all right, Lori. So let me get these off for a second. When you come in, say hello. You can share the live. Ooh, talking about share the live, I have to share it on my Facebook page. So I have a special guest for about 5 minutes here. I know that you guys have met Andrew. And you've met Zach, you've met Scott. You have not physically met Alexis, but she comes onto the live, so you've met her saying hello on the lives. You've met Scott. And this is Mr. Zachary, who is always at school. He he didn't really come home to come home. He went to the beach, and then I told him that he could take his car back home, or back to school, because he's coming home in 3 weeks for the summer. So he came home. So he came to say hello.
Hello.
And now he's going to go back upstairs by the bonfire with his friends and his girlfriend.
Yes.
And eat some more.
Yes.
So, hello. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Come say goodbye before you leave.
I will.
All right, love you.
Love you too.
All right, that was it. Look at that. Hi from my bifocals, I don't know which foot. Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. Hi, Natalie. Vicky says hi, Zach. He's already outside, Vicky. I'll tell him you said hi. Natalie, are you new to watching us? Us as in me, us as in Couture in general. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm always missing something. Who else is on? Hi, Chris. You just missed Zach. He's outside with your boy and the kids by the bonfire. They're all still alive. All right, so I'm gonna do picture on picture. I have been. Do you know Natalie, or are you just telling me that, Vicky? Hi, Michelle. I have been, for the last couple weeks, asking Miss Alexis what she would like me to do for her apartment. Hi, Roxanne. Oh, well, hello. Lori, whenever you tell me you're available. We're ready, able, and willing on the Beautiful Chalkers team page. Sorry, I'm trying to lift my camera up because I'm doing a larger project. Sorry, you really don't want to see my boobs. I'm gonna do 2 projects. They're rather quick, so that's why I'm gonna do 2. I don't, but she's in Canada as well. I saw that she's in Ontario. So I keep asking Alexis what she wants me to do for her apartment, and she isn't telling me. So she says to pick something. So I have actually picked 2 things, and hopefully she likes them. The theme of her apartment, from what I've seen, I haven't really seen much, is black and white. And she is not necessarily a religious person, but she prays a lot. And her and her boyfriend, like I said, just got their own apartment together. She's had her own apartment for about a year, and then they just moved in together. And I am very proud of the 2 of them. They are both 21. She has had a career since she moved since she graduated high school, she is a licensed cosmetologist. Jamar, her boyfriend, has a full-time job. They both work very hard. And, you know, I'm just really proud of both of them. I'm proud of all of my kids. I don't want it to seem like I'm not proud of all of my kids. I'm proud of all of my kids. But the other 3 still live at home. So I wanted to do something special for the 2 of them. And the first one I'm going to do is it's called Be Joyful. So it says, be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. Romans 12:12. So I'm going to do this one on a 9x12 Grayson. Like I said, they're both going to be fairly simple. I'm going to do them both in white. The other one I'm going to do, I might do some green for the greenery. But since their theme is kind of black and white, I'm on your Facebook page, or Vicky's on your Facebook page? All right. Always, always, always make sure that your hanger's on the top. Thank you, Vicky. I love that, like I said, I'm not a very religious person either, but I do pray. I do pray for other people. Pray for my family. And, you know, Alexis is very into, you know, praying. She believes that, and I believe this as well, you don't have to go to church for God to hear you. Sorry, I have to get out a new fuzz cloth because my other one was in the washer and now it's drying. So she does. She says her prayers every night. She prays for everyone. So I figure this may go. I'm sorry. I'm talking, so I'm just blah, 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 blah. You know, so I thought this would be nice for them. When you take your transfer off, you're going to use this little finger. You're going to roll the transfer off. You are not going to take your fingernail and peel it off because it will ruin your back or you will be sad. You're going to take it off top to bottom. Never corner to corner because you will stretch it. You are then going to put it on your fuzz cloth. I showed everybody last night. I don't think I still have it here. Actually, I do. I prefer a... Oh, I took it off. I prefer the fuzz cloth only because when you use... There's still a little bit here. When you use a towel, you get those big pieces of fuzz that are a little harder to take off, and if you leave them on, they make little bubbles in your transfer, and then it's you have to peel them off. The fuzz cloth seems to get the perfect amount of fuzz on your transfer. It's only $7.99 US on our website. I think I left some chalk paste on here from last time. Nope, dog hair. Tyson hair. It's going to be worse. Kinana comes in a month. Right, Tai? The baby Kinana comes in a month. We're getting a new puppy. And she comes in a month. And then it's going to be like Fuzzball City, like it's not already. All right. Let me get all the dog hair off of my transfer so that this can be perfect for Miss Lulu Bell and Jamar. There we go. All right, so I'm going to take my transfer. I'm not going to... Oh, Lori, it doesn't come with the kit, but you definitely have to get one. Maybe I'll have to give one away as a team incentive. You're gonna notice I didn't stick this down yet. I can still move it around, and I do that because I want to make sure that I'm lining it up evenly. What's great about doing a live is I can see ahead, you know, on top, so I can kind of use my camera up top to see whether or not I am straight. So I think that's where I'm going. I'm going to smooth it all down. You know what I wonder if it'll be cool? I bought disinfectant wipes, started wiping the adhesives so clean. I found that they're getting their stickiness much better. Yes, Vicki, when you clean your transfers, if you wipe them with the, hi Pam, with a disinfectant wipe, on the sticky side, it does rejuvenate the stickiness, and you let them dry sticky side up, and it does make them stickier. I'm just wondering, I just had this idea pop into my mind. What if I did the joyful, patient, and faithful in gold shimmer paste and the rest in white? What do you think? Do you think that would be cool, or should I just do it all in white? What do we think? Waiting, 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 because I'm on a lag. Oh, Vicki likes the shimmer idea. I kind of knew she would. I actually, if we're going to do shimmer, I might do copper, because for some reason I like the copper better than the gold. I don't know why. Shimmer. Are we going to start a chant now? Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. So we all agree on shimmer? Even though I know only two people said shimmer. But I feel like everyone is going to get on the shimmer wagon. Alright, so I'm going to do the shimmer. Oh, this one is not opened. Oh, that's right. We'll open it. What the heck? So when you're opening, look at this. This gives me a new way to show everybody. When you're opening a shimmer paste, or actually any paste, I always use a stir stick. You don't have to use a stir stick. You can use something else. If you can't, sometimes, oh, look at that. I got lucky. Sometimes you can peel the edge and you can pull it off, which is absolutely amazing, because a lot of times you can't. Sometimes you can. This one, I got lucky and I can, which is great because I don't cut myself, which has been done a lot. And then I can just take this. I don't get it all over my fingers. They did come out with a new top cover, which is great. It's white and it's thicker and it just peels right off. You want to make sure that you get all of your paste on off of your lid, because do you see all that paste? That is a lot of paste that is coming off of there. Hi, Pat. I agree with you, Pam. I think the copper shows up better as well. And I personally think the copper looks more like gold than the gold does. I do love the gold, but it's to me it's light. So we're going to stir our paste. We're going to make sure it is a sour cream to yogurt-like consistency. I do find, again, with the shimmer paste that you don't really get a consistency like that, because there is the shimmer in it. It's not like the ink, where the ink is shimmery. There's actually like stuff in the paste that makes it shimmery, so you don't get as good of a consistency. I'm going to put a little bit of water in it. Tweezers work if they have a flat side, not pointed. Well, I don't own flat-sided tweezers in my house. They're all pointed. And I don't even use them because I have my daughter wax my eyebrows. And, well, I guess you can use them for splinters. I do use them for splinters. Is that you, babe?
No.
Zach,
Yeah.
can you get my thing? Did you take my thing with you upstairs? You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Can you get me a glass of ice water and bring my thing down, please? Yeah. All right. So I have a little bit like I said, this is, the shimmer paste is a little different. It's not going to be a yogurt-like consistency, and you don't really want this to be a yogurt-like consistency because it does have the shimmer particles in it. You do just want it to be smooth. You don't want it to be chunky. So I'm doing the shimmer first because this is going to dry fast. I'm going to peel it up. I'm going to turn this sideways because I want to make sure that I get all of my letters. I'm going to dip this in. I find the shimmer paste, you do need a little more to get into the transfer, but thank you, and my thing. You do need a little more, thank you, to get into the transfer, but we're going to lift it up as I do the letters. I'm going to let it dry. The words, I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm just going to lightly lay it back down, and we're going to do the white. So I stuck it in my paste. I'm going to go over my letters. I'm just kind of scraping it over my letters. With the shimmer, you really want to make sure you get it in there, because like I said, there are particles in there that do make it shimmer. I don't know if it's a glitter. I'm not really sure what it is, to be honest with you. But when I go to ChalkCon, the end of, oh my God, like 2 weeks away. Oh, we go to ChalkCon in 2 weeks. I'm so excited. ChalkCon is our convention. I am going to ask them what makes the shimmer paste shimmer, because it is more expensive too, whereas the ink is not more expensive than the regular ink. So I do know that the shimmer is harder to make. The shimmer paste is harder to make. All right, so I'm gonna lift this up. I'm gonna lift it up top to bottom or side to side. Now, obviously I'm going there. Hi, Carol. We have a lot of people from Canada tonight. I'm gonna do it top to bottom because I don't wanna do side to side since I'm doing other words in here. You always wanna do top to bottom or side to side. If you do corner to corner, because it is fabric, you can stretch it. And the worst thing in the world is to stretch your transfers. Trust me, I've done it. Not good. I'm gonna have to be really careful around this little hope and then around this affliction because it goes in the thing, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna have some trouble when I get to the white. So I'm going over my patient now. I love doing accent words, so I'm glad I thought about that. And those are kind of the important words in this saying. It's all about, you know, joyful, patient, faithful. Those are the, you know, the things in life that you want. You always want to be happy. And I know that we can't always be happy, but, you know, gosh darn it, just try. People that are miserable all the time, my goodness, it must be hard to be miserable all the time. You know, it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. It's gonna be horrible. And I know people who are miserable all the time. Oops. I got some copper in my hope. That's it. I'll fix it. I'm pulling at a 90-degree angle. All right, I'm going to put this back down because I didn't get all of patient. I'm going to go all the way over this one and I'll show you what I'm going to do to fix that. I'm going to get my little Q-tip. Put my bag here. I'm going to make my Q-tip into a little point. And I'm just going to wipe off the, actually I'm going to use, just going to scrape off the other part of the letters that isn't supposed to be in there. Scrape that off here. Peel some of this cotton off. I've got, you know, every time I order from Amazon, I forget to order. They have these Q-tips that are pointed, and they're so much easier to get those little spots. Oh, duh. You know what I have? All my paintbrushes are clean. I have my little paintbrushes. I'll be honest, when I'm working by myself, I just put my paintbrush in my mouth. I'm not gonna lie. But I won't do that on the live because it sounds grosser than it really is. Kind of like your mom, you know, licking her finger and cleaning off your face when you were little. All right, so we got that. Oh, can you, Diane? Huh, let's check that out. You know where my favorite place to shop though is, Diane? Amazon. Because that means that's one less place I have to stop when I leave my house. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to clean off the Y where I got the shimmer paste in on the transfer, because if I don't clean that off, then the white's not going to come through. So I'm going to clean that off just with a wet wipe. You can see it came through. So now the white will come through. I'm just gonna hit this with the heat gun real quick because I don't want to put this paper towel down. It should be dry, but shimmer paste is a little tricky sometimes. And because this is a present and not going, oh look, I just got shimmer paste. See, that's how I get in trouble. It's because I don't pay attention. All right. So now I'm just going to put this down. Not a good idea. Let me tell you why it's not a good idea. Because I'm going to pull that up and it is going to have paper towel stuck to it. All right, so now I'm going to put this down here and then I'm just going to wipe over the Y, or actually it's a P. It's the loop-de-loo in the P. And I'm going to get that clean there too. Now I just got something sticky stuck to it. And then apparently, what else did I get? I got my little loop-de-loo and my H. All right. Sorry, so we got all our housekeeping there. I'm going to keep that there. What I'm going to do to try and make this a little easier, if I have it here, and I probably don't. That's right. I was going to tape this. So I didn't have the same problem here, but I'll just do the same thing because it really wasn't that big of a deal. All right, so I'm going to do Faithful. Oh, goodness gracious, Jessica. I was so worried about this little loop-de-loo here. I wasn't paying attention that I did the word in as well. So that's right. We got to fix stuff. We got to take stuff off anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I'm going to stick a paper towel under here. On this side, we're going to wipe off in. And we're going to wipe off our little loop-de-loo. I'm going to wipe off in here because Jessica was a fool. Bless you. You're welcome. Oh, see, I did it. I'm so used to doing it. Sorry, ladies. Hi, Tanya, South Carolina. I love that we have people from all over the place. It's so much fun. Does anybody have any questions while I'm fixing my little loop-de-loos here? Yes, you did in fact see me put my paintbrush in my mouth. I apologize. I normally don't do that on lives. I did admit though that I do it when I'm by myself. I don't lie. I find using a paintbrush to fix my mistakes is a lot easier. I have these, somebody I'm sure is going to correct me. There is a art that you do with little balls, mandala, and you just do the dots with the balls. So I love doing that, even though I don't know the name. I haven't done it in a long time. I would love to incorporate it into Couture. That would be so much fun. But it takes forever. So you do not want me to do a live with that in Couture. Maybe I'll do that first and then I'll come on a live and then do the Couture with it. But so when I bought my set of tools, they came with I got the ones that came with the paintbrushes on the other end. And what's nice about the paintbrushes on the other end is I use it for my mistakes or cleaning up my Couture. The other thing that it's good for is if you have a small spot. If you do, when you do your projects with Couture, you may notice that you cannot really paint with paste unless you're doing a very thin coat. You cannot paint with paste. What you can do though is you can dot with paste. So there's this little spot here. If I tried to paint it, it would take up the rest of the paste. But what I can do is I can dot it. And it will cover that. So I use the ball side to dot my spots that I need to fix. And I use the paintbrush side to clean up any edges. There you go. Fixing stuff 101. Now that's just me. I don't know what anybody else does. Everybody has their own way of doing stuff. So that's just what I do. Let's hit this with the heat gun. Make sure that this is dry. Keep it away from your transfer. You will melt it. Trust me, I've done it. Gail melted some plastic today. Anyone who is a customer who has missed our pop-up shop, I feel so sad for you because we have had so much fun and we have sold so much product. We had a lot of retired transfers that I swore I would never sell. It ends tonight at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So there is still time to go on the pop-up shop. If you are a customer, you can request to join the pop-up shop. There's an event in under the events on Facebook on the page here. There are 3 lives that you have to watch, and you know, there's some things that are sold out, but there is still a lot of stuff. Kara, I see that you're on. Can you believe that I put up for sale my Friday Night Lights? Friday Night Lights is a football transfer that I looked for forever. I finally found it. I never used it, and I said to myself, it is time to let it go to someone who will actually use it, because I don't have time. And I said, if I still have it by the end of the pop-up shop, then I was meant to have it and I needed to do it on the live, and we'll all be here for, I don't know, 2.5 hours watching me do Friday Night Lights. And you'll all love it. Maybe. So I'm secretly hoping nobody wants it. But then again, I hope that someone who loves football as much as I do, and they buy it and they make it and they enjoy it as much as I anticipated that I would. See? All about giving. All right, for this next part, I do want to see if I do have some tape here. I actually, you know what, I have some contact paper. I wonder if I can use this. Let's see if I can use this. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lay this back down. I'm going to smooth it out, but I'm not going to press it down on the letters, on the words that I just did. I am, however, going to press it down on the words that I still have to do. I want to make sure I get my air bubbles out, especially since I did pull the transfer up. Because the worst thing would be to do this whole thing and then find out I had air bubbles on the words that I have a feeling I'm not going to be able. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my paintbrush. I know I just said you can't use a paintbrush, but I'm going to attempt to use my paintbrush around the words or the lines of the other thing. So let's see how we do here. Oh. I was like, where are my squeegees at? I forgot. I got a new little can for them. A new little cup. All right, here we go. Let's make sure our paste is exactly the way it's supposed to be, because if it's any thicker or any thinner, I'm going to ruin this whole thing. So it is exactly how we need it. If you can see, it falls exactly like it's a yogurt or sour cream consistency. I'm going to move quickly. You might not even see me do it. Ha ha ha, just kidding. Dip my squeegee in. I'm going to scrape it. I'm going to work fast. I'm going to work fast enough so that it doesn't dry, but not fast enough that I make a mistake, I hope. think I'm going to leave these parts I have to do around my copper letters until last. I'm going to scrape off my excess paste here. Because I am a nervous Nelly and this is a gift and not for me, I'm going to pull these up. Oh goodness gracious, I love it. Except for this part right here where I obviously had an air bubble. But that's okay, because I have my handy dandy paintbrush. None of you see me do that, okay? Let's just pretend it's not happening. It's only because it's for my daughter. If it was for anybody else, I wouldn't do it. All right, so I'm gonna hold this up. Just don't tell her because she's not on. Normally she's on. I wonder why she's not on. All right. I'm gonna lift that part up. We'll go sideways here. I hope you can see. Hopefully I didn't lose you guys. I don't see anything going on over there. Throw me some hearts if you can see me still, please, so I know I didn't lose you. Today, I did a whole live in the pop-up shop group and realized that people were speaking to me and I could not see them. Apparently, I cannot do lives from my computer because something is messed up. Alright, do not pull it all the way up. Okay, no hearts. Can everyone see me? Please tell me you can see me. Anyone? Okay, there's a slow heart. It's slow, but it's a heart. Alright, so I got some white here. I don't know if I can take that off without taking the copper off too. We're going to try. Look at that. It kind of worked. And now I'll just dip my ball in my copper. And I will dot it. Thank you, ladies. And then I'll smooth this around. And now we have a copper F again. There's someplace else I feel like. You can see I'm probably getting paste all over my arm. All right, so we are going to first dry. I can see you, but I'm barbecuing while watching. Oh, okay. That's fine, Carol. I just wanted to make sure, because like I said, I did a 45-minute live. I thought no one was on. I had 6 people on. People were asking me questions. I was not answering them. I'm like, la-di-da-di-da, I guess I'm doing this live by myself. I get off, I end it, and then I see that there are questions on the live, and I'm like, OMG. So then I did the live all over again. I tried to do it over again on my computer. Still could not see people. So then I just did it on my iPad, and then I could see people. It was the weirdest thing. I've never had that happen before. So I don't know what's wrong with doing it on my computer, but apparently I cannot do a live on my computer. Now I have to make sure that this is really dry, because I'm going to have to lay this back down and line it up with the white so that I can finish these 2 parts here where I have the loop-de-loop. And they have to line up exactly. Now I did not pull this off all the way, so I shouldn't have a problem. But, you know, in my life, where there's a will, there's a way. Even if it's a bad will. I'm testing the ones down here because those are the last ones I did, so as long as they're dry, the other ones should be dry. Hello, Laura. All right. Oh, so I'm going to start from the bottom. I'm going to carefully just rub my hands over there. If you can see, everything has lined up perfectly. I want to make sure where I'm doing, which is here. Please do not let me have any air bubbles. Please, 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 please. And my hope looks like it needs. And then where's my other? Oh, the P in hope. Okay. So I'm going to do hope first. I'm going to do this little area here because where I had that little mess up, it looks like I had a... So let's see if we can fix this. And then we're going to attempt. I don't know if this is going to work, honestly. I've never tried to do paste on a transfer with a paintbrush before. I don't know if it's going to go through. I'm hoping it does. We will find out in about 2 seconds. What I am going to do is I am going to take my squeegee and go that way and go that way, cross my fingers and hope it worked. Well, I think it worked good enough, considering. Maybe we'll put a little dot right here. I think considering what we had to work with, oh, you guys can't really see. Let's see if I can take me off and zoom in, slide this up. Let's see if we can zoom in some more. Slide this over. I think it looks, and now mind you, this is like really zoomed in. Nobody's going to be this close to it, and if they are, then they should stop looking at my stuff. But I think that's not so bad. What do you guys think? I think that looks pretty good considering that we did it with a paintbrush that we didn't really know if it was going to work. You do see a little bit of the line, so I'm going to try and get it a little bit wet and blend the line a little bit. I want to be careful because I don't want to take the paste off. So I'm just going to try and blend it a little bit. Then we're just going to dry it. Carol, I use, it's called Switcher Studio. SWITCHER Studio. I'm going to leave this on Zoom. I'm going to go down to hopefully where our next one is. Let's see if we're... I'm trying to see. Nope, we're down too far. Nope, over. I'm trying to line up where I'm going. That's the I and N. Nope, we're going this way. So here's where our next part is, right here. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to smooth it down. I'm going to dip my paintbrush in here. It is a program. It's an app. So I'm going to do some white with the paintbrush here. I'm going to do, wait 1 second guys. I mean you can come down, but oh, does everybody want to meet everybody?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to go squeegee this way, squeegee this way, pull it up. Good enough. Let's zoom out. I think we're good. Why are we upside down? Are we upside down? Why are we upside down?
Unless it's in French.
Why are we all of a sudden upside down? We weren't upside down before, were we? Were we upside down before and you guys didn't tell me? You guys kill me. Were we upside down this whole time and you didn't tell me?
Yes.
Probably. They don't ever tell me. There we go. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. I can't believe we were upside down this whole time and you guys didn't tell me. No, them. My. Oh, we weren't? How did we get upside down then? I don't know. All right, I'm going to come on. I have my boy and his girl.
And my hermit.
And the hermit. You can come in. Zachary's leaving.
Bye bye.
You're leaving me. Oh. Come on, Hannah. Oh, sorry, Mike.
You're good.
This is Hannah. This is ex-girlfriend. Bye, Hannah.
Bye.
They all smell like bonfire smoke. And this is Mike.
Ooh, wait for him.
Everybody say hi to Mike.
Hi.
Bye, Mike.
Bye.
Be careful. Your new tire, because I had to buy you a new tire because you had glass in your tire.
What?
So your new tire is in the front seat of the car. Put it in the back seat. I got you a new tube that is on your driver's side seat. So in case you pop this one, please don't pop it because it cost me a lot of money. Do not forget, once you put your tire on your bike, you need to pump it up. Make sure it's the right PSI.
Okay.
No driving all over the place. No one else drives your car. No
Yeah,
smoking, no drinking.
I know all that.
All right. What?
Can I have the gas?
Oh, now he wants money.
Yes, I do.
Now he wants money.
Gotta get to where I'm going.
Don't
Do you
forget
like the
your-
hermit crab?
Don't forget your crab.
Yeah,
Give me 1 second, guys. I got to bring this down because now I got to give him money.
The fridge upstairs. Are you doing cash out?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna have to go to Wawa then.
Why?
Because Wawa's the only place that accepts cash out.
All right. Be careful. Remember the rules. Don't make me come get your car. And are you coming home? You're coming home for Father's Day next weekend?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to drive home,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. Okay.
Bye.
Bye, honey.
Love you, Mom.
Be careful. Love you too, honey. Be careful driving home. Please, I'm going to say text me when you get back to your dorm, but I know you're not going to, so I don't know why I'm telling you to do it. Yeah, you will. He's not going to. All right, everyone. So there's project 1. We good with it? We love it? We like it? I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I'm trying so hard. I can't. Oh, sorry. What do we think? Do we like it? Is Lex going to like it? Yes, yes. No, no. Yes, yes. Doop, 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 doop. All right. Hope everybody's there still. I'm going to put it back in the box. I'm letting Zachary take his car back to school. He's done in 3 weeks. You lost me. Oh, you lost my camera feed because I had to send Zachary money for gas so that he could take his car back to school. All right, where's the other one? Oh, here's the other one. All right, so this one, oh, ow. Now I can't see anybody. Hi, Barbara Ann. Bonjour. La Belle? Is that how you say it? La Belle? All right, so this is project number 2. Now I have this whole thing, since we did it in project number 1. This should be a little easier. Make sure, again, things are at the top. This is a 12.5 by 18.5. I'm going to do, because I feel like, again, this is a good, where did it go? I literally just had it. I'm losing my mind. There it is. I'm going to do dreams don't work unless you do. So, since we did the copper on the other one, should I do, I was going to do the leaves in green, but should I do them in, I know, Barbara, I used to have, I used to have a jewelry store. It was called Bella Jewels. And because Bella means beautiful. Hi, Elaine. So should I do the leaves in, let's get this off. Should I do the leaves in the copper now? Since we did the other words in the copper, and then that will all bring this all together. Yes, 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 yes. I'm taking that as yes. So I am going to do, not stick this together. Okay, all right. All right, now I'm gonna go run this under warm water. Give me a second, because my transfer has stuck together and I am not going to freak out. I'm going to go stick it under warm water. I'm going to slowly pull it apart, and it will be okay, and I'm not going to stretch it out. Okay, here we are. We're back with my hopefully not stretched out transfer. I'm going to lay this down. Sometimes that's a little scary. I will not honestly know if it's stretched out until I put it down on my surface and see if I have bubbles in it. I have to dry it. It looks like I did stretch it out a little on the side here. Hopefully that won't make a difference. Did anybody else freak out on that? Because I surely did. Okay. So, now because of our little incident, oh, just hit my head. I'm going to put my transfer down. And it stuck to my tail too much. All right. Okay. We're going to calmly and carefully pull our transfer away. When you get your transfer stuck together, you kind of start to freak out a little bit that it's going to happen again. So, especially when you're working with a big transfer. I can tell that I stretched it out. So, I'm going to have to do my best to get it down. I honestly might not be able to. The good thing about Couture is I can contact them tomorrow morning, let them know that it's stuck together and I stretched it out, and they will allow me to purchase another one at a discount of my discounted rate. So even though it was my fault, they understand that things happen. Because I am not going to, don't think I'm going to be able to get this done straight again. But I'm going to try my hardest. Alright, not gonna happen. So, I believe I have another one. I don't think I sold it today. There we go. We have another one. All right. So I'm just going to put this one back on the backer. I'm going to send Couture a picture tomorrow. Tell them I stretched it. Send them a picture. And get a new one. that's that. Let's hope that we don't stretch this one, because then that would be really sad. Let's carefully take this one off. Pay attention to what we're doing. I am not going to fuzz this because I am doing it on a Couture board, and to be honest with you, I do not want to have the same thing happen, because this is the only one that I have of this now. Luckily I had a second one, otherwise Alexis wouldn't be getting this. There we go. Ta-da! All right, I'm gonna do the letters in white. I'm gonna do them first, and then I'm gonna go back and do the leaves, because I feel like if I do the leaves, I'll have to pull off more than if I do the letters. Thanks, guys, for sticking with me through that. Sorry about that. I don't normally have big mistakes like that. But, you know, everybody can have mistakes. Just shows you. Just because I do this all the time doesn't mean I don't mess up. I want to be careful of my little spots there. I don't have to be too careful because they're not real close. But, you know, careful enough. Because I don't want to have to go and clean them up afterwards to do them in our copper. I'm going to pull this up because I don't want this to dry. I'm going in an upward motion on the top of these letters here because I did just pull this side up. So I want to make sure, I don't want to smooth it down with my hands, so I'm kind of smoothing it down with the squeegee. Why do you keep losing Oh, bye, Carol. Ugh, and I wasn't paying attention, so I did just get this little bit of a little bit of that leave right there. But that's okay, I can fix it. I was just trying to not have to. But I was paying attention to my screen instead of what I was doing, which is how I stretched my last transfer. My hand's getting tired. It's a lot of squeegeeing. I know you probably can't see what I'm doing at this point. Sugar. Do it again. Alright, so I got all that done. Now, I'm going to go back. I'm going to put this down so this doesn't get all over. There are a couple spots I have to clean up. I'll clean them up on my transfer first. There's this little dot right here. There's this little spot next to my K. There's this little spot next to my D. I'm just wiping them off. I know that you can't see me because it's off the screen. Oh my goodness gracious. I got my transfer stuck together again, but it was only in a little corner, so I think that is all the spots. Did I get near the W? W. So now I'm going to clean them over here. There's this spot here. Thank you, Vicky. Hi, Yara. All right, deep breath. I'm gonna dry this. I'm gonna take me off so you can see what we got going on here. Everything looks good. I think once we get that pop of copper, Yara, if you order from where? From me or from online? I just saw your message. From the pop-up shop? All right, so because, oh, I didn't even get it hot. Hi, Rebecca. I'm gonna lay this back down for a second, and I'm gonna fix my D up in the corner here. First, I'm going to make sure this is all lined up. Actually, maybe I'm not going to fix my D because this is not lining up perfectly on my letters. So it's not going to matter when I do. Oh, yes it is. I lied. Let me see. All right. I was going to fix my D. It looked a little lumpish, but I think I'll fix it afterwards because everything's not lining up perfectly and I don't want to mess it up. The copper doesn't matter on the leaves because the leaves have nothing to do with the letters. So we're just going to go for it and go I'm pretty good, Rebecca. How are you? All right, sorry. Let's get this rolling. I'm going to do my leaves now. We're going to do them quickly. We don't want them to dry. We know our shimmer paste can be a little finicky sometimes. That is so good, Rebecca. I love to hear that events went well. I have an inking workshop on Friday. I have an event on Saturday, which is just a little local event, so I'm not real worried about it. It's for the community. It's a fundraiser. And then I don't know what else I have. I really don't. I have off on Father's Day because I got to spend it with the hubby. And then we have ChalkCon that's so stinking close. I have our buttons for ChalkCon. Our t-shirts will be done this weekend. I'm so excited to give you guys everything that I have for you. Oh, I just got some copper on my white. Last time it was white on my copper. Thank you, Rebecca. You missed the first part that we did. I did, this is for my daughter. I did another one, and we decided to do some words in copper, so we're doing the leaves in copper so it matches. 16 sleeps, I know. Let's make sure we don't have to go over it. OMG. This is so pretty. I just can't. What you doing, baby doll? Scott is probably ready to go to bed because I had him up at 5:30 in the morning. I was snoring. Right, honey?
What?
I said you were probably ready to go to bed because I had you up at 5:30 in the morning because I was snoring. He said, yep. Oh my God, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Love it. I love this shimmer paste. It is just like, it's just like the best thing that ever happened. And I know it's a little more expensive, but it is so worth the extra money. I think Scott thinks I say that about everything. I know, honey, but it's so worth the extra money. Sorry, ladies, I'm concentrating. Oh my God. I absolutely love it. Like, I am so in love with it. Oh, I am so excited. That is so pretty. Oh my God. I am so glad that she's not on, because I am going to post this as my live tonight, and I can't wait to see what she says about it, because since she's not on tonight watching, she has no clue that it's for her. And I hope that she says she loves it, because then I'm so excited to tell her that it was for her. And then you guys can be my witness that it's for her all around. Oh, Rebecca, I don't think, Vicki doesn't know about Waco. Vicki wasn't on our conversation with Waco. Vicki may not even know what Waco is. Vicki, do you know what's in Waco? Thank you, Pam. Oh my God, I hope Lulu Bell loves this. Honey, you have to come see this. Unless you're too tired to walk down the stairs, and then it doesn't matter. Or he's not even there, and then it doesn't even matter either. Vicki, when do you arrive? I don't know what time her flight arrives. Alright, I'm just gonna fix a couple spots here with my little daughter. And then I push it down a little bit with my finger so that it's not raised. Rebecca, she might arrive too late to go with us. And Rebecca, are you picking us up from the airport and taking us to the hotel, and then we're going from there? Or, oh, she arrives at 2:30. That's too late, Rebecca. We might just have to bring her back a present. Ugh, guys, what do you think? I think this is absolutely beautiful. Like, really. I am so impressed with it. I love it. Rebecca, the daughter is, I had said this before, and I swore that Vicki was going to correct me when I said, there's a form of art that it's called mandala, I don't know, it's dot painting. And it's, when I bought my tools for it, I got the ones with the small paintbrush. So I actually used the ends of the daughter to fix some of the small areas. And then I also used the small paintbrush to fix some of the areas that need a little bit of work. You know, when you have a little air bubble or something like that. All right, ladies. I thank you, Vicki. I appreciate it. Thank you, ladies, so much for staying on so late with me tonight. I don't know how long we've been on, but it's been a long time. This was supposed to be two quick projects. I think we've been on for like an hour and a half. Yes, that's it. Mandala. All right, ladies. I am going to go. I'm going to get my butt to bed because I have to be to work tomorrow like everyone else. Ugh. I cannot wait until the day when I say I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and I am going to chalk, because that's what I do for a living. That is going to be next year. I just want you all to know that. I will definitely be live tomorrow night. I think we're going to have a special live, but I'm not positive yet. I will let you know tomorrow. But I will definitely be live either way. And thank you again so much, as always, for spending so much time with me. It means the world to me that you guys are here. And I will see you tomorrow night. Bye.